What's happening, guys? So, I just want to talk to y'all about how alcohol abuse can lead to depression. And this is basically from my personal experience. Everybody's different in this. Some people will experience it, some people won't. Some people just don't know. So, with this, when I started drinking, started out as fun, just like most people. A little bit of peer pressure, a little bit of curiosity. Got involved with that, and before I quit, I had drank for 8 years of my life. Basically, 8 years I'll never get back. I did really pretty much nothing productive during that time. Gave up dreams and goals. Gave up college. Gave up my music career. Gave up so many things. Gave up health, exercise, diet, everything. At first, it's fun and it's okay, and if you can keep it to that, there's not a huge deal. But then whenever you start relying on it to self-medicate and to keep yourself from having to deal with the real world and the problems, that can lead to depression. You are relying on that alcohol to excite you, to give you that feeling of euphoria. A chemical in your brain is released every time, endorphins are released in your brain every time you drink. And you do that over and over and over and over and over, your receptors become numb unless they get that drink. So during the day, whenever you're not drinking, or during the day when I wasn't drinking, I just seemed to just be kind of quiet. I didn't talk. I didn't socialize much. I was kind of, in a way, kind of depressed. I wasn't in a good mood. And this seems kind of minor, right? You wouldn't say it necessarily depressed, but over time, it becomes deeper and deeper and deeper, and you're not happy anymore. And the only time that you have any sense of happiness is whenever you're drinking. And this is horrible. It's a horrible cycle. I've seen it much worse at other people, people that are close to me. I've seen people that are total jerks and complete. And it's funny because it's ironic, right? Because you would think that people would be horrible and jerks whenever they're drinking, and some are. But I was more happy. Felt normal. I wasn't a crazy alcoholic where I was just crazy when I was drinking. I used it to just be happy and to have a sense of, being present. And that's what I felt like I had to do. And I had to intoxicate myself to deal with reality. And that's just depressing. The statement is depressing, but, that was depressing. And it got worse and it got worse. And whenever you quit alcohol, and I'm talking about like actually quitting, a lot of people go back to alcohol because they're not patient enough. And I am very guilty of this because I have relapsed many times in my life. Because I'm not patient enough to let my brain balance back out, and that's a real issue. I'll watch Intervention, okay, and I think that's on A&E. I'm not sure, but people go to these treatment centers, and they're 90 days, and that is the minimum, but that's usually all of them. All of them go to 90 days. There's some options to go to some different housing and stuff after, but a lot of times they don't take it, and they're right back out either on the street or just using their alcohol again. Basically, you got to do this longer. I would be more for the 120 days, and some of them are offered that, but many of them don't take it. You have to be patient. I'm thinking like anywhere from 4 months to probably a year it probably takes for your brain, especially if you've been abusing pretty harshly for over 5 years. And it's normal. I mean, that's just the way things work. You have to stick with it and get your brain. Think about how long it took you to get to this point. It's going to take you a while to get better. Okay? Physically, you're going to clear up, but the depression and stuff, that's why a lot of people turn back to drinking and a lot of people go back to their bad habits. So it's a daily process. You're living day to day. And you have to know that you're doing it for a good reason. So like this video, guys. Leave me a comment down below if you disagree with anything that I said or have any additional information you'd like to share with the viewers. And subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.